Hey everybody, it's Lisa from Sacred Star. And as you know, I do massage, I do reflexology. However, my passion is behind the oils. The oils are my go-to. They are my allies, and I work with them, they work with me, and we come into the sessions bringing in not just the physical benefits, the mental benefits, the emotional benefits. The oils come in with messages that are from their essence, soul messages. That's what it is. So for me, that's what I'm passionate about. I'm passionate about that, and I'm very grateful that I can feel those messages. I'm grateful for that. It's an honor for me. It's an honor to be able to feel that, to be able to feel the plant kingdom, to be able to feel the unconditional love, their nurturing, their comfort, their strength. Because for me, they have given me strength when I've needed strength. They've given me healing, they've given me unconditional love when I've needed to be picked up, when I've needed to be reassured, needed encouragement and reminding of who I am. And so that's, yeah, it's beautiful. It's an honor, it's beautiful, and it's very powerful. And like you'll hear me say time and time again, you go back in ancient times, go back in your ancestry, ancient cultures, you name it. We were all living harmoniously at some point with the land. We understood her, and I'm getting goosebumps on my crown. We understood the land, we worked with her, we respected her, we didn't take her for granted. We understood the plant kingdom, we understood the animal kingdom. We knew that they were also messengers, that they weren't just there for us to take and not give back. They were respected as family, just the same as you and me, respectful and grateful for one another, working together. So for me, that's where my heart is. That's where my heart is. My heart is there, and I'm grateful for that. And I'm grateful for the understanding and the knowledge to know that I am part of that family, just the same as you. There's no separation. We're all connected. We're all connected. So, and ancient times. So this oil here took me back to an ancient time, and it was so beautiful, and it just reaffirmed again the connection to ancient times. And Fennel, oh, I can smell him now. When I had this beautiful experience with him the other night, when I took in his aroma and could feel his essence, he showed me a man who looked Arabian, and old Arabian, as in wearing the beautiful head cloth, which I'm sorry I do not know the name for, but I can still see him, and he was in the old ancient attire, and he had sand in his hands, and the sand was running through his fingers, and I was hearing the sands of time. And for me, the sands of time, I was thinking, is it hourglass? But it doesn't feel like hourglass. It was just he was showing me the sand running through his fingers, and it's the sands of time. I kept hearing sands of time, and he was smiling, because this is my second video that I've done. The other video I did, I was doing something. Oh, anyway, I deleted the one that I did and put on Instagram. I was just having a moment, and I thought, oh, anyway, doesn't matter. The one I did is still on Facebook, and it doesn't matter. It's just having a moment. And so I can smell him, like, I love that, like being taken back, being taken into the ancient times. Um, I'm getting goosebumps all on my head, and I love that. I love it's ancient times, sands of time. And when I felt that, I was like, sands of time. So yes, I googled sands of time because I wasn't quite sure what it meant, but even googling sands of time description, it came up with lost civilizations. It was sands of time, something like the lost civilizations in that particular area, which was connected to, I think it said Africa, Asia. It was more or less talking about ancient times, the trade route, um, and a place where frankincense was very prominent and traded. And so when I read that, I went, there you go, exactly. That's exactly right. So it was not that I needed confirmation, but when I read it, I was like, hello, that's exactly what it is. It's so I'm grateful. I just love it. I love being taken back into ancient times. And like I said on my last video, I do miss that, you know. We are here at this time on the planet. However, we also have a lot of ancient knowledge that our soul remembers from other lifetimes that is there for you to explore if you want to. It's there for you if you need to remember things that are either need healing from your past lifetimes, whether they're causing blockages in this lifetime, or whether it's gifts and strengths from other lifetimes that you can bring through if you're meant to and if you want to. So for me, the oils, I know the oils. I've worked with them before. I've seen myself doing reflexology in ancient Egypt. I know I've worked with the oils, and I was told that I worked with the oils in Egypt. However, I also feel that I have worked with the oils not just in Egypt, but in other places as well. So I'm grateful that I can go back and that I don't get stuck in there. I don't get stuck going back, but I do like it when I see or show in visions from other times. It's just it's hard to explain. It's so beautiful to be taken back and to be reminded of who you are and what you have done and what you can bring through. Um, so yeah, ancient times, Fennel, ancient times, sands of time. Oh, he'll take you back. Oh, it's so beautiful. So I will be creating a blend that'll be focused on feeling ancient. And when I tuned into my oils the other day after I felt this with Fennel, I looked at them all and I was like, oh, you're so ancient. All of you, you're so ancient. And so it is, you know, this is plant kingdom. This is the purest form of the plant, extracted, the oil's been extracted from the plant. And how beautiful to be part of that and to feel their messages and to share their messages. So Fennel, sands of time, ancient times, and to see the man and the sand going through his fingers and what he looked like, and he was smiling. Oh, I love it. It's just so beautiful. Like, it's absolutely beautiful. Like, it's priceless. Like, and I was thinking about AI the other night, and I was like, oh, I can't sleep thinking about this AI stuff, and it was making me think about the future for humans and where are we going, you know. So be mindful, read between the lines, feel the bigger picture, read between the lines. You know, what I'm sharing and what I'm feeling, AI can't give you that. Obviously, AI has its place. I'm getting goosebumps on my crown because it's been keeping me awake at night. But from what I've been told by my daughter and a friend, was the amount of water that is used each time someone goes into AI or taps into AI or works with AI. I was like, well, how much water is going to be left on the planet? How much are humans going to leave? And I'm getting goosebumps on my crown. Like, will humans destroy themselves? And I'm getting more goosebumps on my crown. Are humans going to destroy themselves? I know you want to make life easier, and maybe for some of you, AI does do that. However, what are you leaving for the planet? What are you leaving for the children, for the grandchildren, for the future children? Like, what's going to be left? Are you just going to suck her dry? Are you just going to all that water? Because you can't live without it. You cannot live without water. So every time you use AI, be mindful. Be mindful of how much water is being used. That's water that people can drink. But you can't get that back. And it doesn't have a heartbeat. AI does not have a heartbeat. And we do. And I'm getting really hot when I talk about it. And I guess my higher self has been feeling it a lot. And it does make me concerned for the future. But I have to trust that there's a plan. But it does make me wonder whether humans will cause the end of themselves. So be mindful. But that's all I'm going to say. Because I could go on and on about it. I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan. But each to their own. But read between the lines. Read between the lines. There is so much more out there going on. And not everything is as it seems. Not everything is as it seems. And it is showing itself. It is showing itself everywhere. Anyway, okay, Lavender Grosso. So she has a younger essence than Lavender Augustifolia. Her essence and her feeling is younger. I feel like she's more free-spirited. Her aroma is quite high, so you'd want to tone her down a bit in a blend and not use too much because it could get a little bit heady. But when I tune into her and I feel her, she is just like, she's like really free-spirited. She doesn't feel as responsible as Augustifolia, who feels like the big sister. She is younger. She will still have some kind of, she'll still work everything from head to toe. Like her benefits are all there, but her essence is more free-spirited. And when I tune into her, and then if I tune into Augustifolia, Lavender Augustifolia is more responsible. She puts the apron on, she gets to work. Whereas Lavender Grosso, she can put an apron on, but she mucks around. That's how she feels, which is absolutely beautiful. Free-spirited, like a young sister, like the young one, mucks around. She does her own thing. So Lavender Grosso, free-spirited, will still have the same benefits as Lavender. Just be mindful. Calming, and free-spirited, and she actually does feel very peaceful, funny enough. I mean, it shouldn't be funny enough, but she does feel peaceful. Still very helpful. That's what just a little bit more carefree. So that's Lavender Grosso. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, and look after yourselves and be mindful and grateful. Thank you. See you guys.